Okay, good morning to everyone. I am Dr. C.S. Bhubadi, Associate Professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Kattankultur, Chennai. In this series of video lectures, we are going to see the subject Basic Electrical and Electronics Engineering, that is 18 EES 101J. It's an SRM Institute 2018 regulation, SRM Institute of Science and Technology subject. This is mainly for circuit branches. We will have this subject. 18 EES 101J, Basic Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Before entering into the subject, suppose if you are a first semester student, and you have not purchased the calculator so far, please buy the calculator first semester. So far you have not purchased the scientific calculator. If you already purchased, means no issue. If you have not purchased, means purchase the calculator Casio FX991MS. Actually here there are ES series is also there. Casio FX991ES is also there. Don't purchase this thing, and also ES Plus is also there. So don't go for that type of calculator. That are all not necessary. Only purchase Casio FX991MS. That too purchase from genuine shop. Don't go for any gray market like this thing, because here the more number of duplicates are available. Why I am again mentioning this thing means there are complex numbers will be, we even in this subject itself we are going to solve some complex numbers. At the time we need this calculator only, especially for electrical and electrical electronic students. You need this calculator. For remaining students, complex calculator, but this will be very opt. That's the thing. So this is the first thing about first semester student. If I not purchase, means you can also go for any online purchase only. That also you can go, but genuine shop you purchase it. Don't go for any gray market. Coming to the subject point of view, see, it is a basic electrical and electronics engineering. There are 5 topics, are there, 5 units are there. What are the units? Before that's the thing I am going to say. It is a J course. See, 18 EES. Actually S means science course, 101 J course. J means joint course. What is meant by joint course? It is a practical as well as theory, both put together joint course. Parallelly you are going to see about the laboratory section also. So total marks is 100. Total you are going to write the examination for how much marks? 100. Among the 100, how it is splitted means theory 50 marks, practical 50 marks. Theory said it will be 50 marks, and practical you will get 50 marks. In the theory 50 marks, again it is classified into internal and external. Internal there will be 25 marks, external 25 marks. This internal there will be cycle test will be there. First 2 units, 1 cycle test will be there. After 2 units, 1 cycle test will be like this thing. 3 cycle tests will be there, or 2 cycle tests will be like this thing. Finally remaining 25 marks will be university examination. University examination will be conducted by the university. Then coming to the practical also internal 25 marks, external 25 marks. Internal, during the laboratory session you will have some lab marks. There will be lab split up will be there. Among these things there will be model examination will be there. See, it consists of 25 marks. You can see the regulation. External this will be university practical. University practical, it consists of 25 marks. Put together it is 100 marks. Among the 100 marks you have to score 50 marks to pass the subject. 50 marks to pass the subject. Put together you have to score 50 marks. That's the thing about the J course. You can see the regulation in the SRM Ministry 2018 regulation. This clearly mentioned, very clearly it is mentioned. This thing. Coming to the subject. So these are some introduction I want to tell. Then coming to the subject. Here our basic electrical and electronics engineering consists of 5 units. What are the units? Electrical circuits, next DC machines and AC machines. In electrical circuits, see, already you have studied in your plus 2 or intermediate, all those things you have already studied. Some basic things, basic level you have already studied in the physics. The plus 1 plus 2 physics or intermediate, anyone. There you have already studied the electric circuits. What's the thing? Mesh analysis, mesh analysis. Next nodal analysis. Next KVL, KCL, these all those things we will study in the electric circuits. Next unit, second unit, DC machines and AC machines. What is meant by DC and AC machines? DC motor, DC generator, then AC motor, AC generator, all those things we will study in this DC machines. And the third unit, electronic devices. What are the electronic devices? We are going to say BJT, that is BJT means bipolar junction transistor. okay, this thing, then FET, MOSFET, these are the things we are going to study in the electronic devices. In the 5th unit we are going to see about transducers. Transducers means it will convert one form of energy into another form of energy. Here one form of energy into electrical energy. That's the thing mainly we are going to discuss about, which will convert this for a pressure energy into electrical energy. That are all one type of transducers. This type of things we are going to see in the transducers. In the final 5th unit we are going to see about digital systems, that is binary numbers. What is meant digital system? Gates. We already have studied this digital system. Okay, gates, Boolean algebra, this all those things. Plus in addition to that some communication things we are going to see some of the things. These are the main 5 things. Okay, first today we are going to see about the first. There are 90 topics are there. Each unit there are how many topics means each unit there will be 18 topics will be there. Okay, totally there will be 19 topics. I have converted actually the syllabus itself, there will be 90 topics will be there. So same 90 topics I have taken, and each topic I am going to give one lecture video. Okay, like this I have planned. Sometimes there will be merge of 2 videos will be like this thing. So my ultimate aim is that for one, actually I have taken the syllabus. The syllabus there are 90 theory parts are there. The theory part I have taken into account. This 90, so 90 videos I am planning to have. Okay. So today we are going to see about this first electric circuits. First unit electric circuits. Okay. First unit is electrical circuits. Electrical circuits. Okay, this is the first unit. First one is introduction about intro to DC and AC circuits. Okay, in electrical there are 2 types of electric supply is there. One is DC supply, other one is AC supply. So okay, so what is the difference between DC, AC? Already you know, already you have studied all those things in your already physics. Okay, that's the thing. We are going to see more about this, all those things. Okay, first thing I am now talking about DC circuit. What is meant by circuit? Circuit means normally it is a closed path. It should be a closed path. There should be one battery should be there, and there should be a load should be there. Load means which consumes this battery. I will draw this thing. This is the battery. Here I am going for a simple DC circuit. Okay, I am having a battery. Here the longer line denotes plus and the shorter line denotes minus, and the current will flow from plus to minus. This is load. Load means which consumes energy. Okay, here some energy is converted into electrical energy. Here electric energy is consumed in another form of energy. If resistor means it will be form heat energy. If it is a lamp means it will be electric energy converted into light energy, like this thing. Here it is load R. Here supply voltage I am going to give V. This is a closed path. See, there is no open like this thing. It is a fully closed path. So if there is a closed path is there, current will flow through the circuit. Okay, so this is called circuit, closed path. The current will flow through the circuit. Okay, that's the thing. So see, this is the closed. So when supply voltage V is given, battery which will give electrical energy. Okay, the current will flow through the resistor R. Okay, and it will flow through the circuit like this thing. So what is the value of current I here? The current value I will be equal to V by R. This is nothing but Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, the current value I will be equal to V by R. Unit is amps. Okay, what is the unit for voltage? Voltage unit is volts, and the resistor unit is ohms. These are in ohms. Okay, pure resistor. Okay, I value equal to V by R. Okay, so automatically what is the value of V? So these are the basic things. Okay, V equal to what is the value? V equal to IR. Okay, this is equal to what is the amount of volt? This is the unit. V equal to IR. Okay, when I give this is the closed circuit, when we give supply voltage V, okay, a current to a resistor, the current I will flow through the circuit. Okay, this is the simple DC circuit. So where V equal to IR, this is Ohm's law. Okay, so power, how much power is consumed? This is voltage equation. How much power is consumed? See, power P equal to VI. Unit is watts. Power P equal to V into I. Unit is watts. Okay, voltage into current. So what is the voltage value here? Already we know that voltage value equal to IR. So if I substitute here, I will get this V equal to IR into I. V equal to IR according to this equation. So which is equal to what is the thing? I square R. So P equal to another formula. P equal to what is the formula? One formula, power. How much power it is consuming means VI, one formula. Another formula is I square R. Okay, this is 2 formulas. Okay, another thing is that if I go for P equal to, what is this thing? VI. So V I am taking as it is. What is the value of I? I equal to V by R. I equal to into V by R. So which is equal to V square by R. Any formula we can use. Suppose, see, power. Suppose they are asking power in the resistor. How much power is consumed in this resistor? How much watts it is consumed? Suppose they have given voltage and resistor only. No need to find the current. Directly power equal to V square by R. Directly we can find. Okay. What are the values given? We can use any one of the formula. This is the formula for power. And what is energy? Energy is nothing but E. Energy is nothing but what? All the units are watts. All are same equation only. Okay, in different forms. Then energy consumed, E equal to what is the value? Power into time. What is the unit? Unit is actually watt hour is the standard timing, but normally time will be in seconds. So watt into seconds. Watt into seconds, but we have to convert it into watt hour by dividing by how much? 3600. If I divide 60 into 60, you will get watt hour. 1 kilowatt hour equal to 1 unit. I think we know about 1 unit, which is equal to 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, the energy. These are the things you should remember. For these are all for DC circuits. Okay, these are all for DC circuits, not for AC circuits. In DC circuit, supply voltage V, when we give supply voltage to a resistor, it will produce a current I. Okay, here I is equal to V by R. This is Ohm's law. Okay. Another thing is that if I go for another main thing is, or the thing is that here in DC, it can DC, sometimes the source, electrical source, this source will be, sometimes they will denote like this thing. Okay, it will, longer line means they won't give, but longer line means positive, shorter line is negative, current will flow like this thing. Or sometimes how they will denote? They will denote like this thing. This will be plus, this will be minus, and like this also they will give. Both are same only. This is also battery voltage source. This is also voltage source. DC voltage source, not AC voltage source. DC voltage source. Either they will give in this format or this format. Here I have used this format. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, next we will go for AC. This AC. Okay, here the DC can flow only through resistor. There are three passive components are there. One is resistor, another one is inductor, another one is capacitor. Three passive components we are having. Okay, here where electric energy will be given to the circuit. In the electric circuit, with three components we will use. Here DC supply. Okay, if this supply is DC, we can use only resistor. We cannot go for inductor or capacitor. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, next I will go for AC circuit. If it is an AC circuit, how it will be denoted means, it is, I am going for only one thing, only a resistor. It will be round and there will be like this thing will be. There is no plus minus. Okay, but the thing is that they will give plus. I will explain why. What is the purpose? It is not DC circuit. This is AC circuit. For AC circuit, okay, what they will give? For example, they will give the voltage value. How much voltage they will give? What the main difference between DC and AC is? The thing is that in DC, the voltage will be constant. Suppose this is the time period. Okay, this is the voltage. Suppose they have given 550 voltage in DC. This is 50 voltage. Okay, this is 50 voltage means the magnitude of the voltage will be constant. If the suppose this is 50, it will be constant. It will be 50 throughout the time. It won't change at all. But in AC, it is not like so. Suppose they are giving a particular voltage. They cannot give the value of this is with respect to time, this is voltage. Okay, this AC waveform always follow the sine wave. Which is sine wave? This waveform is called sine wave. Why it is called sine wave? Because if you put sine 0, this is 0, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, this is this is 270 and this is 360 degree. Okay, so this waveform, this sinusoidal waveform only it will follow. Why it is called sine wave? Sine 0 to sine 360. If 361 data, if you plot it, you will get this waveform. So this waveform is called sine wave. So this AC will follow this waveform only. So here 50 voltage, they are giving 50 volt. What is this 50 voltage? This time or this time? No, it is not like so. This is RMS value. I will explain in the coming section. Okay, but here sometimes it will be maximum, sometimes it will be 0, sometimes it will be negative maximum. So it will continuously changing. So here we can, it is not constant. This AC is not constant volt. Okay, here the instantaneous value V is given by Vm maximum into sine theta or omega t. Sin theta or sin omega t. When theta equal to 0, what is the value of V? When theta equal to 0, where V value sin 0 will be equal to 0, voltage will be 0. When theta equal to 90 degree, if I put 91, so V will be equal to Vm. So here it will be there. So it is continuously changing. Okay, it is not constant like our DC. DC, if you give supply, the current also follows the current constant supply. Here the voltage will be sinusoidal in nature. If voltage is sinusoidal in nature, the current which is produced, which is flowing through the resistor, this will be also sinusoidal in nature. It will be sinusoidal in nature. Okay. So this is the equation, voltage equals sinusoidal. Okay. So here normally they will give plus and minus. What is the meaning? Minus they will give. Minus, what is the meaning? Means there is no plus minus. See, during positive half cycle means during this cycle, during this positive half cycle, the current will flow in this direction. During negative half cycle, that is 0 to 180, the current will flow in this direction. So during negative half cycle, the current will flow in this direction. At the time, this will be positive and this will be negative. See, during positive half cycle, this is correct. Negative half cycle, it will be like this thing. But which is positive half cycle? To mention this thing, they will give like this thing. Plus minus means, what is the meaning of plus minus means? During positive, which is positive? During positive half cycle, current is flowing in this direction. That is the meaning. So we have to imagine, we have to consider that during negative half cycle, it will be like this thing. Okay. Here, what is the formula for I? Same I equal to same Ohm's law, V divided by R. The only difference is that thing is that here this current voltage, both the things will have magnitude as well as angle, that is direction, both the things it will have. Okay, that's so we will get a complex number. So normally in AC, DC we will get phi equal to 50 voltage. This is DC, but in AC it will be 50 at an angle of 20 degree. Like this it will come, voltage it will come. This is called complex numbers. It will be, this is called rectangular polar form. Otherwise it will be 15 plus J35 voltage. This is called rectangular form, both the form. So that's a complex number will be there. So this is the thing we will get here. We will get the voltage. So current also it will be a complex number. It will be also complex number. Okay, because it is follow a sinusoidal waveform. Okay, when the current flows through this thing. Okay, so I equal to what is the value? Here I will remove this thing. So I equal to V by R. So what is the value of voltage? Here V equal to, here V equal to voltage, V equal to I into R. Same thing, Ohm's law. Okay, I into R only. Okay, but the thing is that in AC we can use, or not, we can use resistor, inductor and capacitor. All these three things we can use it. Okay, that's the thing. So it's not only we can use, here I am putting a series circuit. Okay, R, then L and C. So it is not necessary to all should be in series. It may be in parallel, anything it may be there. Here I have mentioned R, L and C. See, this is resistor, this is inductor, this is capacitor, all are connected in series. Now I have connected like this to show a simple circuit. Okay, directly we can give this value, means a resistor, this unit is in ohms, but L will be given in Henry. That we had to convert it into inductive reactance XL. So what is the value of XL? XL will be equal to, first we have to convert the L into XL value, we have to convert XL equal to 2 pi FL, where 2 pi into F is the frequency and L frequency will be given here. What is normal supply frequency will be in India? The supply frequency is 50 Hz. Okay. Okay, L value is the inductance value. Similarly, so C2, what value? XL means inductive reactance. This is capacitive reactance equal to 1 divided by 2 pi F into C. Unit is, this unit is ohms, this unit is ohms. This value we have to substitute. Apart from this thing, what we have to put? We have to put a plus J term here. Here for XL we have to put J into XL plus J, and here we have to put minus J into XC. What is J? Where J or I we equal to root of minus 1. That value we have to put. So what is the value? Here we have to this combination. It is called not resistance, it is called impedance. So here V equal to I into Z. This is the Ohm's law. Just we have to change it. V equal to I into Z. I into Z. What is the value of Z? Z equal to, since all are connected in series, Z equal to R plus, what is the value? J into XL minus J into XC. In general, it is denoted as R plus J into XL minus XC. What is the unit? All the unit is ohms. Unit is ohm, because this is unit also ohms. Why we are putting J plus J minus J? I will explain while seeing pure resistive circuit, pure inductive circuit, pure capacitive circuit. At that time I will explain what is meant by J, what is meant by J. Okay, why we are adding plus J to inductance, minus J to capacitance, all those things I will explain later. This is only introduction. Okay, coming to power, what is meant by here? Before voltage equation I have written here. What is the unit is voltage. Power, what is the formula for power? Equal to here what is the formula for power? Equal to modulus of V into modulus of I into cos phi. This is the unit. Phi, where phi is the angle, because these are all complex numbers. These are complex number means, for example, voltage equal to 50 at an angle of 20 and current I equal to 10 at an angle of 30, like this is there. Okay, so modulus of V means this is called magnitude or RMS values. Normally we will call as, or otherwise it is called as VRMS and IRMS into cos phi. Simply how they will mention means Vi cos phi only they will mention. Meaning that V means VRMS or magnitude of V. All are same. This is the magnitude. So here the value is 50 into 10 current into what the phi means the angle between voltage and current. What is the angle between voltage and current? Either phi angle between voltage and current is either minus 10 or plus 10, because 20 minus 30 is what that is minus 10, 30 minus 10 plus 10, but cos of minus theta equal to plus theta. So cos of any, you can put cos of 10, I can put 10 or minus 10, both are same, because I need only the difference. So this is the power. The unit is watts. See, in DC power equal to only VA, but in AC power equal to VI cos phi. This is the actual formula, where V equal to either sometimes we will call as RMS value, or sometimes we will call as a magnitude. All are same, all the words are same, but simply I am writing VI cos phi. Unit is watts. Unit is watts. This is about your AC circuits. Okay. Okay, that's all. Then okay, next we will see about AC circuits. Okay, these are all the things, everything we are going to do elaborately in the coming chapter, coming units. Okay.